Yes, welcome to another video. It's the review of the Club Brugge 1, Man City 5 game. Match day 3 in the Champions League. City getting the job done away in Belgium. Let's get into some details, but before we do, let's set a like target. Let's go for 1,000 likes, guys, so please hit that thumbs up button for us. 1,000 is the target. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And I want to say a massive shout out to the guys at Manscaped who have sponsored today's video. And they've recently released the Lawnmower 4.0, which is specifically designed to shave your balls, and over 2 million men worldwide are currently using a lawnmower. It's got skin-safe technology on it to help reduce all those nicks and cuts. It's got wireless charging. It's waterproof. You can even replace the blades if you so wish. It's got a torch on it as well for that precision manscaping. You can now as well get 20% off your basket and free shipping if you use our code EXTRA20, that's XTRA20 at checkout at manscaped.com. All the details will be in the description. 2 million men worldwide, you know it's sick. Right, okay, first of all, I want to talk about how important it was to get the win, bro, because it actually genuinely was. We were sitting third before this game. You know what I mean? Technically going out of the Champions League, going into the Europa League, innit? You know what I mean? So we needed to perform. Bruges got the win against Leipzig, drew against PSG. They're coming into it in quite good form. It was important just to get the win.
Yeah, I feel like if we had to drop points in this game, there'd be a lot of pressure on City then going into the final 3 games. I feel like we'd made you had to get something against PSG, which had been disgusting. But I think we did what we needed to do today. We played some outstanding football. We absolutely smashed it today. Like, it was incredible seeing some of the play that was doing. So we kind of did it in style as well, which I like to see, because it was weird actually, because I didn't know what to expect from Bruges today, because obviously they're taking points from PSG. They beat Leipzig. I was thinking, are these going to be the dark horses? They were really difficult to beat this year, which it turns out it wasn't. They weren't very good tonight. So it kind of shocked me that, because they've been picking up points everywhere else. But yeah, I think we made them look worse because we were so good.
Yeah, I mean, that first sort of 35, 40 minutes, we were playing some unreal stuff. Phil Foden, who we're going to come on to talk about now, was just at the centre of everything. He started the game and played basically as the false 9 striker position, but he was dropping deep, he was getting on the ball. Every single passage of play he was involved in. His passing was absolutely exceptional. He had a couple shots. He was dribbling with the ball. He was winning free kicks. He was just, honestly, I feel like I say this a lot recently, but he was just insane, and it's probably again one of his top 5 performances in a City shirt. I'd say he was superb. But the thing is, we're saying this now on a weekly basis, and that means that he's becoming a quality player. If you don't follow City Extra on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. We found some stats, Bray. The stats were that since 2020, he's in the top 3 goals and assists in the Champions League.
That's big.
Mbappe and Haaland, he's up there with them, you know what I mean? He's a sick player. I genuinely think that, like, this guy's got levels to go. I think he's got more levels to go. I don't know what his ceiling is, but I know he's nowhere near his ceiling. And there's a real chance that this guy could win a Ballon d'Or for City. Maybe not now, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but in a few years' time, he's gonna be up there. I mean, he's already been nominated, hasn't he? Yeah,
which is actually insane, isn't it? It's crazy when you think about it. Like you say, we keep saying this week in, week out, we keep talking about him pretty much in every video. It's because he is that good. He is that good, and he's not just like we're just saying he's that good. He's making the difference on the pitch. He's showing his qualities. It's not just like we believe he has the qualities. He's showing why he's integral to this team, and that's why we keep saying it. And I have no idea where I think his ceiling could be. He's getting better and better week in, week out, and you know what I mean. Any big game, you need Phil Foden in this team, and today was a big game, and Phil Foden was in the team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Raheem Mahrez, he's not played all that much for City this season. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus has played quite a bit on that right-hand side as well, and he's been in and out of the team. It's been quite difficult for him. I think, did we put Mahrez in our team actually for the starting lineup? I think
no. I think we put Jesus.
Oh, did we go for Jesus?
But we did say in the preview that we weren't really bothered at Jesus or Mahrez, and we've kind of stuck with that pretty much all season because we know Mahrez does have the quality. Do you know what I mean? He's mint, so we're happy with Jesus or Mahrez, and that's why in the preview we went with Jesus, but was happy for him to start.
Well, I mean, Mahrez justified his position in the team, so I thought it was absolutely excellent. Holding on to the ball, keeping possession. The guy rarely gets tackled. Passing is excellent. I think he's really linking up now with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne really well. He won the penalty. stepped up. He grabbed the ball. As soon as he won that penalty, he grabbed the ball. I'm taking this penalty. And the penalty was absolutely perfect.
He smashed it.
And that was a big goal because it was only 1-0 up at the time. And we deserved probably to be 2 or 3 goals up at the time. And it was about the 40th minute, just before half time. And I think that had he missed that penalty, I think if the keeper would have saved it, I think Bruges could have had a little bit of a resurgence just before half time. I think we could have been under a bit of pressure. However, him scoring that penalty, it was a brilliant penalty, sort of killed it, and that sort of set the tone. And obviously, he got the goal in the second half when everyone thought he was offside, bro. And he slotted it away.
The camera did us no favours because it was on like pretty much on the middle of the pitch, and you couldn't. I don't think Mahrez was even in shot when Fernandinho made the pass, and then the camera panned over, and Mahrez is just there. And he's just in the middle of nowhere. And we were just going, surely he's offside here. Surely he's offside here. I don't think we celebrated the goal because we were just so certain he was offside. And then he actually made a really good run. It beat all the defenders, beat their offside track completely. And it was a really, really, really good finish.
Nah, he was class tonight. And I think now he's basically guaranteed his spot in the team at the weekend against Brighton, which is obviously a big game there. They've started the season really, really well. That'll be an interesting one. Right, let's move on to the player ratings. As always, guys, these are decided by our extra club members. They decide the ratings, not us, so we're just having a look and we'll offer our comments if we disagree with any of them. If you want to get involved, influence the ratings, you can do. All you need to do is become an extra club member. The link to do so is in the description. Sometimes there's a join button below my face. If not, hit the description. Edison played well, obviously conceded 1 goal, made a couple of good saves though, gets an 8.8. Walker got a fantastic goal and defensively pretty solid, 9.1. Diaz and Laporte 8.5 and 8.1 respectively, and Cancelo brilliant going forward, gets a 9. However, I would say I don't think I mentioned this on stream, I might have done, is the guy needs to chill out a little bit. He did it against Salah when we played Liverpool. He tries to intercept the ball on the edge of the box all the time, and if he doesn't get there, he's out of the attack. You know, he can't help us. And he did it against Salah against Liverpool for Salah's brilliant goal. All he needs to do is just stand up and put his arms on the back. You know, the attacking players, bro, is got his back to goal. And sometimes Cancelo gets a little bit giddy defensively.
I think it's the attacking side of Cancelo that brings that out of him. He needs to put his defensive brain on in them situations.
He just needs to chill out a little bit there. But he gets a 9 and he is brilliant, obviously. And someone just needs to have a word with him and tell him to chill out.
Yeah, because it's been consistent now, isn't it? Like, this is happening like 3 times in a row, you know what I mean? You need to chill. Rodri gets an 8.8. Rodri again, you know what I mean? He's just always integral in this team. He absolutely smashed it. He's so sick. You can just tell he's well implemented in this team. He doesn't stand out anymore or anything like that.
Yeah.
Bernardo gets an 8.5. Thought Bernardo was good again today, running about there. Do you know what I mean? No one runs more than Bernardo on these pitches. No. And KDB gets 7.8. I think KDB is still a bit rusty. I think, like you said in the stream, bro, I think it was good to give him more minutes because he needs to, do you know what I mean, brush off the rust and that. He needs to get back into form. Obviously we presume he's not injured, so he's not carrying an injury in these games, so it is just about getting his fitness back, and I think the rest of it will come later on. But I think with KDB we just got to give him a bit of time.
Let me tell you something, bro. In the next couple of weeks, Kevin De Bruyne will make a performance that will blow you away. Mark my words. He's close. Close.
Let's hope it's United.
He's close, mate. Be patient. Mahrez, 2 goals, brilliant. It gets an 8.8. Phil Foden with a 9.4, and that's the man of the match today from our extra club members. Grealish is a 7.4. Won't talk too much about the subs. However, we will just mention Palmer, young kid, come through the academy, comes on, gets a goal. Well, what are your thoughts on him today, bro?
His goal was sick. His goal was sick. You know what I mean? He didn't look the best on the ball at times. You know what I mean? And there was a time that we were speaking about before we started this, where we're pretty much on the counter and he could have drove forward into loads of space and he just kind of turned back and passed it back. But maybe that's just the nature of how he was told to just keep possession in that, maybe by Pep.
Yeah.
But his goal was unreal. The goal was unreal. Which I can't remember which game it was. Was it in the Carabao Cup when he came on and scored a worldie? Like, just slammed it, like pretty much very similar to that one. But it was a great finish. He did really well, and the assist from Sterling was good as well.
Yeah, I feel like he's a real Pep player. The way he plays, he's got real control on the ball.
Got them long legs.
Yeah, interestingly, actually, let us know in the comment section below. Where do you see his long-term future, Palmer? Do you think it's in the middle, or do you think it's on the right? My view is I think he basically should look to replace Mahrez when Mahrez leaves. Mahrez is like, what, 30, 31, so he'll probably leave in 2 years. I think Palmer should be eyeing up that right side, cutting in. He can drift in field, of course, but I just think that it's a difficult that, and I think he should focus on trying to nail that right wing position.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm not really sure. I mean, I've not seen too much in it, so I'm not sure on where I think his best spot is. But from what I've heard from you, I feel like that'd be a nice progression for him to think about in the back of his mind, like trying to motivate him to go forward and pretty much give yourself, in the next 2 years, I'm going to be a regular starter for Manchester City. Do you know what I mean? Starting pretty much every game, just like how Mahrez is.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section below. Pep Guardiola gets a 9.9. I agree with that. I think that team that he's put out there today is our best team.
Smashed it.
That's another question for you in the comment section below. That team lineup that he put out today, is that our best 11? I think it is. And finally, the referee gets a 3.8.
He was so bad.
Yeah, bit sus. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Obviously, we've got Brighton coming up at the weekend. Let us know your thoughts on that. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please smash a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go check out Manscaped. Big shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. They've just released this, the Lawnmower 4.0. As I say, 2 million men worldwide now are using a lawnmower to shave the balls. Don't be using scissors. It ain't no way. Go check them out. Details are in the description. And we'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.